Hey guys, this is Mike from ComicHype.com, and welcome to the first in a series of weekly reviews we're going to be doing, showing you none other than Titan Books' Assassin's Creed comic book line. Interesting story about these comics. They were released a few years ago in France. There are 3 of them, and they are available for the first time right now here in the United States. A little bit of background on the comics. As I had mentioned, they were written in France. Okay. They are not really an adaptation per se of the first or second Assassin's Creed game, but they are actually a prequel / adaptation. So you're going to find a lot of information in these volumes that you're not going to find in the video games or any of the other source material out there. For example, this first volume, we are introduced to a brand new assassin during the time of the Roman Empire, 3rd century BC, right around the time of the Germanic invasion. His name is Aquilus, and he's going to become a central character in the second volume, which we'll be reviewing next week. This first volume, which is entitled Desmond, is actually a lot about how Desmond began with Abstergo in the first game, how Lucy Stillman and Desmond met, a really nice vignette in the book of their first meeting. It's going to sort of blur the lines between what happened before the first game began and what happened in the first game. You're going to see some very familiar scenes from Assassin's Creed 1 in this book. I'll show you an example right here. If you remember, if you're looking, this is the very first assassination you undertake in the game, which was the assassination of Tamir, who was a merchant in, I believe it was Damascus, I think. So you're going to see a lot of things that are very familiar to you in the game, but you're also going to see a lot of things that you didn't really get to see, like some behind-the-scenes stuff from Abstergo Industries and what their motivations are, why they're looking for the Codex. And you're also going to get a little bit more insight into the infamous psychotic Subject 16, who had the psychotic break and was unable to continue in the Animus. So you're going to see a lot of that too. The series was written by a well-known, acclaimed French writer called Corberan, and the art was done by a French artist named Djali Defili. Sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong or butchering the name. But the writing is really great because it's some great characterizations of the characters that we all know and love, especially if you're an Assassin's Creed fan. And you also get to see some great artwork by this artist, Defali. Really makes them look like they were taken from the video game and put onto the comic page. Really excellent, really great new character in Aquilus, which, really, like I said, we're going to be seeing more of. And the volumes, as I said, I'll try to show them to you right now as best I can. The first one beautifully presented in hardcover, and I have to say it looks like a great series. I've already read the second one, but I'm not going to spoil anything till the next review. You're just going to have to stay tuned. So if you're an Assassin's Creed fan and you are really interested in other mediums that the game is sort of taking on, I highly recommend you pick up the first volume. It's called Desmond, and it can be purchased directly from Titan Books, and it can also be purchased from Amazon. In addition to that, check out the written review that goes along with this book. And hey, it's Assassin's Creed. You really can't go wrong with it. Thanks again for Titan for publishing these in the United States and giving us the opportunity to review them. Mike, and I will see you on the flip side next week with Volume 2, Aquilus.